Alright, what's up y'all, it's like a fan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we got this. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you do, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. As you can see, they're both 60 overalls, rookie ones, haven't played a single game, 0 points per game, 0 assists, 0 rebounds, and a neutral average teammate grade, which means, like I said, they haven't played a single game. Now I, on the left, line up at the 1. I know it's some cheese. I got the small forward finisher at the 1. This was all intentional, and obviously we're gonna do what we have to do to win with this lineup. But you can see we got stretch 4, which is the pure green pie chart, stretch 5, which is pure green pie chart, and they both have sharp takeover or stretch takeover, whichever you want to call it. And then I am with my finisher legend on top of that at small forward, lined up at the 1. So with all that said, the intention in today's video is to give my boy some dubs. Now, I will say Super Mario IRL, this is kitchen in disguise, and then Cook is on Cook's burner. You could probably inference that if you've been watching the channel and you guys know their gamer tags and stuff, but you can see the lineup we're playing against. 3-point playmaker, playmaking shot creator, and paint beast. Pretty comp lineup. Obviously, you can see their reps weren't too bad either. Elite 2, and like a superstar or something like that, or maybe it was an all-star and I'm tripping, but long story short is I'm trying to disguise my boys' defense and their lack of it and really just fly around here, guard ball. Hopefully they don't have too many point guard options to where, you know, they can spread the ball out and attack my boys rather than for me to just, you know, be able to guard everybody. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times they just let their point guard me, and a lot of times I was able to just guard their person who was taking the ball. And really, if you ask me, it was bad strategy. And to be honest with y'all, I don't really play in this park stuff too often, and really we wanted to play in the stage, but my boy Kitchen, aka Super Mario IRL, he didn't have any VC in the first place either on his build, so he wasn't able to take it to the stage. So long story short, that's why we're in the park. If you guys want to see us hit the stage with this lineup, let me know. We can definitely make that happen. Matter of fact, I told y'all let's get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. If we get this to 2,000 likes in the first 24 hours, I will bring you the stage gameplay by tomorrow. Promise that. Or if you guys want, you can see these guys carrying me because I already have that as well, where these guys were going crazy and actually out here hitting their threes super consistently. Now, with all that said, I was over here with a little bit of learning phase. Like I said, this is our first game that we were doing this. I was expecting that I would have to not pass at all. My boys didn't even change their jump shots. They literally hadn't taken their meter off in the first place either. They didn't even have shot feedback back on, so they couldn't even tell, you know, what the release was on their jump shot, whether it was late or early, and they couldn't tell what, you know, the other team's jump shots were either. So long story short is they forgot to turn off their feedback, they forgot to turn off their meter, and they didn't even change their jump shots. So with all that said, they both have around 58 three-pointer because we were intending for that to be, you know, pretty solid where they both make pure stretch bigs. I line up at the 1. Any team who kind of comes in there with randoms, we can kind of cheese that, and the fact that they have to keep their point guard on me. And me as a finisher, obviously I want the smallest matchup possible. In reality, all it takes is to switch the big man onto me and I will struggle, and that will happen, but I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of like learning things as we talk about this finisher ISO, and you can see right there, nice little basic 1 spin into the hop dunk. You're gonna see I learned a lot in the 5 or 6 games that we played, and what I'm going to show you guys is just game 1 and game 2. If you guys want to see more of this lineup, like I said, just let me know. Feel free to drop some comments. Feel free to tell me what you guys want to see. If you want to see me on a 60 as well, and we come out here with 3 60s, I'm cool with that too. But for the moment, I'm gonna just go ahead and, you know, do my thing when it comes to the legend stuff and completely suck when it comes to the ISO. Now, this is where we're talking about the learning phase, right? Obviously, I came to realize when I miss shots like that and it's really bad, like I'm talking really bad, and right here, again, I get poked off the inbound. I mean, it's just the struggle, bro. I have 64 ball control. It was very tough for me to adjust all that stuff too, and obviously, it's been a minute since I've come out here and done the ISO stuff, nonetheless on 3s. I mean, I rarely ever come out here and ISO on 3v3. All the way back to 2K19 was like probably the last time that I legitimately did this. Or what I'm gonna leave in the description of this video, or maybe I'll put it in the top pinned comment. Bro, you guys gotta check this video out. This was from about 7 months ago. I want to say it was at the very beginning of the 2K season. I came out here, went 1v3 all game. I'm talking my teammates. Now this looks bad, right? Obviously I have, you know, 60 overall spotting up in both corners. You can see my boy Kitch hits, we'll say he greened it, all right? He hits the corner 3 right there. Now, I want you guys to understand, you're thinking, okay, what could be possibly worse than having 2 60 overalls playing defense and 2 60 overalls playing offense with you? Well, how about them doing nothing? I'm talking like they were sitting behind half court on defense and offense. I went 1v3 all game against 3 lockdowns, and I'll leave the outcome of that game up to, you know, you guys watching it. So I will leave that in the pinned comment. Definitely watch this video all the way through first though, and then come over to that one. But we're going to talk about, like I said, the learning phase of doing what we're doing right here. I don't know why that pass got intercepted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here all the way behind half court. You can see he gets the little snatch bags, like blows by me, boom, they're up by 5 points, right? It's probably over, but obviously you wouldn't be watching this if it was all the way over. So we're gonna have a nice little comeback here. You can see I hit him with the LT Hezzy, get the hop right past him, and then get my takeover. So that is massive. Obviously gonna help me play, you know, better defense, fly around, play off ball. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this comes down to scheme. If this dude Kitchen right here is getting ISO'd, Cook rotate, beautiful, and then we get the 31%. Lucky rebound right there for being real. I shouldn't have jumped out in the first place. I should have just trusted that Cook was gonna make the rotation. And even though my boys are on 60 overalls, obviously, you know, we're still gonna translate and bring all the comp, you know, mentions and things like that we have, like rotations and good halvesies on the defense when somebody's getting ISO'd, especially if we already know he's at a disadvantage. Now, if I'm getting ISO'd, I don't want either of these guys helping. Like, I'm talking, just leave me out on an island and just leave me out to dry. Now, you can see right there, Kitchen helps out. Luckily, he shoots the early right there, and I'm able to kind of track down the rebound. You see I got the Hall of Fame rebound chaser for reasons not really explained, but I don't think they need to be explained. Obviously, if I'm playing with these guys who can't really hit a jump shot too consistently, I want my rebound chaser high because I'm gonna be able to track them down easier. Now right there, Kitchen goes for the corner. I'm not gonna lie, did it kind of hurt a little bit that he shot that? Yes, but if he would have hit that, it would have been legendary. So I'm cool with it. I mean, like I said, a lot of people, you know, they hold their record to this great standard where it's just something they have to take so seriously. Me personally, I don't care in the least, and if there were one record that I do care about, it's my stage record. Now, do I still care about that? No, not really. I'll come out on the stage one of these days, and you know, I mean, I've played with my 6'5" Pure Lock on the 1v1 court, even though it's not really that bad of a build. Or, you know, I've played with my 6-foot Slash Sharp one time in an attempt to get content and completely failed at it. But you guys get the deal. Anyway, unfortunately, I'll just rewind that so you guys can see it. Cook kind of got dexed a little bit in that corner, and that's just lack of speed and playmaker takeover. Obviously, we knew. You know, I was explaining these guys don't help at all because the playmaker takeover is definitely going to, you know, allow them to green anything they shoot. And if I got broke, so be it. But unfortunately, they just ran a bunch of off-ball stuff right there. Able to, you know, get the nice little W on us. And I'm not going to lie, I did prelude this a little bit in this gameplay talking about, oh, we were going to get this W. Now, I wanted you guys to not really have a preconceived notion of whether I'm going to win or lose these games. I've told you guys before, I've uploaded probably around 8 to 10 losses on my channel this year alone. I've done it in the past as well. I like to keep you guys on your toes when it comes to the gameplay. And at the end of the day, if it's for entertainment or informational purposes too, I'm always going to be showing you guys stuff like that. Now, with that said, we got a second gameplay here for you too. Now, real quick, I do want to show you guys what these builds were looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you this part right here. So I just want to explain that my boy Kitchen, I'm gonna show his badges right now. I'm not able to show Cooks, but I'll show that at the very end of this second gameplay right here. So you can see 6'9", you know, 0 win percent, 0 anything, and I wasn't able to get Cooks. So then with this second one, this is the second game that we played total while doing this. I just want you guys to understand that I'm not cutting out and putting in the specific gameplays that I want to show for the best viewership possible sake. You know, where I'm just over here dunking for 20 points, didn't have to pass at all, or where my boys are out here, you know, greening every single shot they take, because that actually did happen, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you guys want to see the video of them, quote unquote, carrying me, definitely drop a like on this video. Like I said, let's try to get one to 2,000 in the first 24 hours. You can see by the lineup right here, I want to make sure you guys all know what we're playing against. Post Playmaker, which I'm pretty sure is a play lock, but you can see is a little bit lower of an overall. Then they got the Sharpshooter and the Scoring Machine, both the sharp takeover. So out the gate, the first 2 games that we played were with 2 offensive point guards. And does it really matter if they have a lock? No, not really. So unfortunately, you know, for the sake of what we're doing right here, they have complete firepower in their backcourt, and they can definitely target the fact that Kitchen has just, you know, bad perimeter defense, bad speed, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, let's be real. Obviously, these are pretty low reps, low competition, and guys like these, we should beat no matter what our overalls are or anything like that. And obviously, it helps the fact that I'm, you know, a 99 overall legend finisher with 30 finishing and 31 defense, where I can just, you know, definitely take over in that aspect and play ridiculous offense on my own, pretty much carry. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that I don't have Dimer is very detrimental to my squad. It definitely hurts the fact that I, you know, can't really boost their jump shot. And if you guys want to see me do this on a different build, feel free to let me know too. I could come out here, little big man, 6'5", Pure Lock. Now, I'm not gonna lie, offensively, would that be a little tougher? Yes. I mean, a lot of times I talk about how the Hall of Fame finishing badges are a little bit overrated. If we're being honest, I feel like it's the height aspect that makes my build so capable of doing that. And I feel like at 6'5", you can't really get as great of hops when it comes to that. And you can see he greens the 23% covered right there. Let me know what you guys think of this too. I see a lot of comments sometimes talking about, oh, like park comp is the same level of comp as stage comp too. And I'm just like, come on, bro, really? Like, really? Do y'all actually think that? Do you guys think that like competition level in the park is found to be the exact same as stage? I see a lot of people talk about, oh, well, it's guys that don't have a squad or they don't have the opportunity to become great players, which I can understand that as well. You know, obviously opportunity is a very big aspect in the terms of, you know, what somebody may become in total. That goes for real life too, if we're being honest. It's spitting some real stuff like you're in the building. But anyway, long story short, I get what you guys are saying with that though. If somebody doesn't have the squad and doesn't have the opportunity to really play with elite players, then they can't really become an elite player themselves. Even if me back in the day when I was playing with my IRLs, don't get me wrong, my win percent was still, you know, really good and stuff like that too, but it was definitely harder to beat comp in the situations where, you know, my boys weren't really equipped to being able to beat comp consistently. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have some really good IRLs. Let me know what you guys have as far as quality for IRLs, because I actually had some pretty solid ones too, and it was really fun. We were a top pro-am team back in the day too. Anyway, I have sidetracked way too much. You can see a nice little basic one spin right there, get the dunk. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is super fun. Let me know if you guys enjoy this stuff. I know a lot of times, you know, I've built a viewership in the past 4 or 5 months especially, but even all the way back to the beginning of this year, where really all I upload is comp gameplay. I'm talking comp stage, you know, even pro-am consistently at the beginning of the year. I even did that last year too. And speaking of pro-am, I would love to get back to that pretty soon. That is the plan as well. We're gonna be entering the WR tournaments as well, at least as much as I know. That I don't want to get your guys' hopes up a little bit too much, but I do think we're going to be getting in the WR tournaments and make some really good content and gameplay out of that stuff. Maybe we'll even match up with some other YouTubers as far as just private matchmaking stuff. But anyway, back to the whole park versus stage thing. I just think if you watch this gameplay right here and see how there's no real game plan, 3 people are in the paint. I mean, bro, like, this happens so consistently in the park, and it is very hard to get games, obviously, unless you're running a lineup like we are right here, where I have like literally 260 overall rookie ones on my team, and obviously people are willing to play us in this situation where Kitchen wants to keep selling the bag and shoot these corner threes off the hedgies. But you can see nice little chase down right there, and you know, I do credit Kitchen for that as well. I will say this too, the transition defense on these two is awful. Like, I'm talking to have a 60 overall with no speed, be really tall at like 6'9", and I think we're all 6'9" on this court actually. But long story short, to be so slow and so bad with the chase down aspect, it's just ridiculous, bro. Like, they stand no chance at catching up to people in the fast break, and you never really think about that stuff, right? As long as your teammates are pretty solid, they have the common IQ to be able to do things like that, like get back on defense in a timely manner. But you can see right there, get the hop. I low-key should have got blocked on that, but to deal with the fast break defense is something that I've never experienced before. But when playing in this aspect, it really does become a problem. These guys cannot play their people super tight, or else they're just going to get completely blown by in every aspect. Now, you can see we often transition, and I'm not going to lie, like I was saying, because I play so much stage, I don't do things like this on the regular, where this is me having fun and using a move that I know how to do and I feel like I've mastered completely, and low-key kind of put this on the scene, but we don't gotta debate that. There's a lot of people who claim this move, and I claim it myself. I definitely put people onto this literally 7 months ago, but it is what it is. Anyway, my whole point, this is something that's really fun to do. I've given a dribble tutorial on how to do this if you want to be further informed, but long story short, you can see pivot at the corner, split the double team, and finish on that last guy. I'm not gonna lie, if that was a contact dunk, that would have been so nasty, bro, but nonetheless, I did it later in the gameplay too. You're gonna see it, where that is actually a good move in the right situation. I feel like transition is the best situation for it though, where you're just kind of, you know, running in a straight line and you can angle it toward the corner. They're like, what the heck is this dude running toward the corner for? And then all of a sudden, boom, you just spin that thing. If you guys have watched my mixtape, you might even know about the clip that I'm talking about in the rec, where I spin off the double team in the corner and then dunk on the dude in the paint. Just super nasty. And they considered it an and1 too, and that was just, it was just wild. But anyway, to finalize this gameplay, you can see pretty much what I'm getting at is that I understand I'm picking on people who aren't exactly my own size. Obviously, the comp level is a little bit low in the sense of what we're playing right now. Now, when we're running this squad, I would like ideally for our competition level to be sort of on the level of the people that we played in the first gameplay, where it was 2 Elite 2s and then a Superstar 1 or Superstar 2, whatever it was, where this right here, these guys really didn't stand a chance in the first place, because just our common knowledge of how to play defense and the mechanics, how to shoot, that alone can bail you out and just get you W's. And same with me, you know, just abusing the hop steps all game too. It's about as simple as that. Now, can you overcome that when other people can counter that and play super good offense on the other end and still defend me pretty well too? That is the struggle of it. So that's the one thing that I'd like to come out here with and do. You can see this dude Kitchen is standing in the exact same spot as me in the corner. I white it, unfortunately missed that one right there. And the gameplay really slows down toward this point, if we're being honest, where, you know, we were just trying to end it, then Kitchen and Cook were both just bricking their shots, as expected with this as well. But with all that said, I just want to remind you guys, these dudes went crazy in this second gameplay, or, you know, as we started playing, they started to learn their jump shots. The fact that they were shooting the way they did, with no shooting badges, no dimer, no floor general, anything like that, no shooting boosts on top of that, and it's just ridiculous, bro. Now you can see my boy Kids greens the shot right there. It's ridiculous what they were doing, but I didn't show too much of that in this gameplay. I want to kind of leave that and segment it in a way where I can just kind of portray them actually going crazy, rather than the whole topic of, you know, me carrying in this gameplay. That was the whole topic of the video and whole like title of everything too, and the fact that I'm a legend. Now, do I have any shame in the fact that these guys actually were out here scoring a ton in like other games too? Not at all. You can see the way they're defending me. Obviously, you know, they're just going to leave the passes wide open. I started to learn as we kept on playing this too. The more I drive and penetrate and then pass, the better. And I was out here getting crazy chase down blocks all day, bro. Like, I made a mixtape in literally one day, and that's what this park stuff will do. And I do miss it to some extent. I really do, where I was doing this in 19, 17, 18. You guys know the deal, where really I used to play 2K for fun consistently and just out here making mixtapes and stuff all the time, and I didn't really hold myself to the daily upload standard that I do. But the fact of the matter is, this doesn't provide A1 content in my opinion, but what it does do is provide a nice little spice where I can add this into a lot of the content that I do. I'd like to start doing some stage and, like, you know, pro-am, and do some park gameplays too, where really all I've ever done is stage gameplays and debate videos pretty much. But to add some things in like this where I'm truly having fun and out here, like, you know, doing slasher stuff, this is like so fun to me, bro, to just ISO and come out here with, you know, me versus whoever they want to put on me, maybe even 3 people for all I care, and me just attack the way that I want to. I haven't done this in a long time when it comes to this 3v3 stuff. On the 2s, obviously I do it pretty consistently, but there's no extra defenders. There's no full court to have fun dribble moves with. It's all just back and forth, hezzy, you know, hop jumper and then hop dunk in the paint pretty much. But this 3v3 stuff, it's so fun in terms of the dribbling aspect. It's been a long time since I've done it, so maybe what I'll do is I'll link up with some subs, possibly too, carry some subs to victory instead of, you know, my boys who can clearly shoot even with like no quick draw and no shooting attributes or anything like that. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Let's try this video to 2,000 likes in the first 24 hours. If it flops though, I understand. YouTube been kind of screwing me over lately, but what I want to show at the very end of this one is I was just going to go ahead and show the badges again, show the win percent, that was our second game. So you can see he has a 50 win percent, 53 pointer as well, or 53 point percentage. And then I'm going to Cook's rating as well, 60 overall, no badges, 50 win percent, 33% from 3. And like I said, they started to heat up as we kept on playing. So anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, like yada yada, you get it, all that good stuff. If you made it to the very end of the video, put 60 in the comments to show your support that you made it all the way through. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed, and take it easy, man. Peace.